Welcome back to another reaction video. So today we about to react to, is the East too weak or is LeBron James too good? Number one, LeBron James is too good. This man is a GOAT. LeBron James just have a switch. He could turn up if he want to, and he could just, relax. But the East, I'm going to say the East is more competitive than the West, because if, say the Celtics play the Hawks, right? Or the Raptors play the Celtics, either way, you don't know the outcome. Say if the Warriors play the Timberwolves or the Warriors play the Magic, but a Jazz, like you already know the outcome. You already know the Warriors go. But in the East, you really don't know. You got to pick and choose. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if the East is too weak, but then again, LeBron James is pretty damn good. LeBron James is just the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT. There's nothing I can say. The numbers, he's proving it by winning. He's proving it by the numbers. He's winning for his team. He came home and won. It's just, what can you... I don't know, man. Let's get the video started. I just want to hear what he got to say about these two topics. If the East too weak or LeBron James too good. If you're new, hit that sub button right now. And let's get it started. Y'all know I fuck with me, right?
So recently, there has been an argument around the basketball world. In these playoffs, LeBron is arguably playing his best basketball, and he's making the game look too easy. He swept through the first two rounds, and it looks
the Warriors swept the first two rounds too,
regardless of who they play. But some people have interpreted this run by LeBron as just a statement of how weak his conference is. The fact that LeBron can look like a sharpshooter, can average basically a triple-double, and literally toy with the opponent is just a testament to how easy the Eastern Conference is. Or is LeBron James really just that good? Now, first of all,
I think it's just that LeBron James is really that good.
They're sweeping the playoffs because of solely LeBron. LeBron is the greatest player in the game right now. But what has gotten
LeBron James the greatest player in the world, period.
And the combination of two other All-Stars in Kyrie and Kevin Love, and a bench of starter quality players and guys like Channing Frye, Kyle Korver, Darren Williams, and Iman Shumpert. So I think it's because his team as a whole is just that much better than the competition. Not taking away anything from LeBron and his great performances, but we have to consider that his team as a whole is just that good. But the question still remains if LeBron's dominance is just due to the weak teams, or if he's really that good.
No, he's really that good.
I think he really is that good.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I know the Pacers are a pretty lousy team as a whole, but they do have Paul George. And outside of Kawhi, I'd pick Paul George or Kevin Durant as the next best guy who could guard LeBron. This is a guy who's on the higher end of the all-star spectrum. He just needs to get over LeBron to be considered a superstar. He can make LeBron work on offense and on defense. Not a lot of people can say that. But what did LeBron do? Averaged 33 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 54% from the field, 45% from 3 for 4 games. Like, come on, man. Look, let's be honest. The Pacers were bad. But how good can a 7-seeded team really be? Let's say the Cavs were the 2 seed in the West, where the Spurs are. They would have faced the Grizzlies. Look, man, the Grizzlies are a tough team. But they still allowed Kawhi Leonard to average 31 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals on 54% shooting and 48% from 3. That's Kawhi Leonard. And no disrespect to Kawhi Leonard, but I feel like if Kawhi can do it, LeBron can do the same, if not better than Kawhi Leonard. Now, I don't think they would necessarily sweep the Grizzlies per se, but let's not act like the Cavs wouldn't take care of business and beat them in less than 6. Now, going on to the Raptors. I'm sorry, but wasn't it just a couple weeks ago that people were calling the Raptors the second best team in the East because they had the quote-unquote LeBron stopper in P.J. Tucker? And with the new addition of Serge Ibaka, they should have been...
honestly, I thought the Raptors could get at least 2 games from the Cavs, but LeBron James is that good that he can beat anybody for now until he gets to the finals.
Like Jonas and Tucker and Carroll and these other goons, they should be able to compete with the Cavs, right?
Yeah.
At least win 2 games since they won 2 last year.
That's what I was saying.
No? They lost in 4 and didn't even win one. And I can't even say it was the Cavs just having a better team this time because Kyrie only averaged 22 points. And the next best scorer on the team was Kevin Love with 12. This one was, for the most part, just LeBron dominating the court.
Makes
he averaged
sense.
36 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block.
LeBron James could average a triple-double if he wanted to.
57% from the field, 48% from 3. Again, if we put him in the West, where the Spurs are right now, they would be facing the Rockets. Again, they'd probably not sweep the Rockets. But again, if we're just looking at if LeBron would put up the numbers he's putting up, I would say yes. Compared to the Raptors, I don't see anyone really defending LeBron one-on-one better than what DeMar and Tucker were doing to LeBron and even Paul George. And he still dropped the numbers that he did on those guys. Is Trevor Ariza going to defend LeBron better than those guys?
No.
I don't think so. Do the Rockets have a better rim protector than Serge Ibaka? Look,
No.
Clint Capella's nice. I don't think he's better than Serge Ibaka protecting the rim, or even Miles Turner. And again, just looking at what Kawhi is doing against the Rockets, averaging 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists, shooting 53% from the field and 50% from 3. I just don't see LeBron doing less than that. Or at least he'll put up the same numbers, probably do better. The 36 points he's averaging right now in the second round would probably go down to like 32, 34, but the assists would probably go up in exchange because it would be an up and down series. Look,
No, I'm not going to say up and down series. The Cavs will take care of business, of course.
Putting up the numbers that he's putting up if he was in the Western Conference, which is just not true. And with LeBron, this argument always ends up being compared to Michael. Oh, Jordan never had to face easy teams in the Eastern Conference when he was winning. He was simply just better. Okay, my whole stance on the argument is that they played equally hard playoff runs as a whole, and that's what should matter. The only difference is MJ usually faces his biggest challenge before he gets to the finals, and LeBron faces his biggest challenge in the finals.
Yep.
Like, okay, the East is weak compared to Jordan's era. But
Yeah,
were
of
Jordan's
course,
finals
obviously.
opponents just as good as LeBron's, though? If LeBron James and the Cavs go to the finals again this year, that would be 4 years in a row. LeBron James faces a 62-plus win team in the finals. 3 straight against a 67-plus win team if the Warriors go to it. And the ones he faced that didn't win 62-plus games are still better than most of the teams Jordan faced in the finals. I'm talking about the 2007 and the 2013 Spurs and the 2012 Thunder specifically. 2011 Mavs, I do think that the teams Jordan faced are better than the 2011 Mavs. That's 3 out of the 4 teams that LeBron faced that did not win 62-plus games that are still better than 5 or 6 of MJ's finals opponents. And I think facing teams of those caliber each and every year for the 7th straight time in a row if he goes to the finals again this year cancels out the weakness of the Eastern Conference. And again, not taking anything away from MJ and what he did and the teams he had to go through. But what I hate is that people are taking away from LeBron and what he's doing because of how he compares to Michael's era.
Exactly.
Like, for once,
I agree.
man, just for once, can we just sit back and enjoy what LeBron is doing?
Exactly, because you won't see this ever again.
Enjoyed this video, and I am out. Peace.
This video was on point. Like he said, can we just sit back and just enjoy that LeBron James is the greatest of all time? I understand y'all don't like LeBron because I don't like LeBron James too, but you have to give this man credit. Like, you won't see this happening ever again. Yo, LeBron James is the GOAT. Just take it like that. I'm not going to say that the East is weak, but I'm going to say that LeBron James is that good. Because if you put LeBron James in the West and put the Spurs in the East, you see the numbers that LeBron was averaging while he was guarding by P.J. Tucker, Paul George, who else? DeMar DeRozan. And you see the way Kawhi Leonard, his numbers is similar, right? But with LeBron James, he probably do better or probably do the same. So yeah, if you put LeBron James in the West, he was still dominating like he's doing in the East. I'm not going to say the East is weak, but I'm going to say that the East is just No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna just say that LeBron James is that good. I will leave the original video down in the description for y'all. And yeah, man, LeBron James the GOAT, man. Sub if you new.